to the Resource. This is our 500th show, so we're gonna get a little crazy and give away 10 grand. Actually, I just made that up, but we've got to be close. I mean, we've been around for a while. Anyways, last week we talked about some pretty powerful people in the real estate industry, and we shared their thoughts about the mortgage process. We hope you enjoyed the show and the commentary on the matter. Now, here's a funny sign that last week we were right on the mark about the mortgage process being too hard. Now, check this out, and you can't make this up. Ben Bernanke, who served 2 terms as chairman of the Federal Reserve, yeah, pretty powerful spot. Well, even Ben Bernanke himself is having a hard time refinancing his own home. Now, this is no joke. He actually made light of it at a Chicago conference, stating, "I think it's entirely possible that lenders may have gone a little too far for mortgage credit conditions." 1, it's not lenders, and 2, yeah, you think, Big Ben? Now, times that by, say, 1 million, and that's what every realtor and loan officer is going through in the country right now on a daily basis. Nevertheless, we move on. I just thought you guys might get a little kick out of that because, hey, that's kind of funny and a little bit ironic. Now, on to the meat and potatoes for today's show. Ever been to thinkwithgoogle.com? No? Well, today you will. They just posted an article with tons of good info on today's market. This is more of a realtor read than it is a lender read, but really everyone should see it. Now, Inman jumped on Google's article and research and posted their own takeaway from the article. And because we are the RE Source, your source for everything real estate, we'll make them both available for you guys down below. Now, let's give you the quick RE Source version of these 2 articles. Inman's takeaway is this: 90% of home buyers start their search on the, you know what, I'm not even gonna freaking finish that sentence because it's so played out. Most played out stat ever. You know a stat that isn't played out though that came out of the study? Half of home buyers start looking for their homes 12 months in advance. Now, our takeaway on that, and neither site hit on this, is this: what incubation technologies and or strategies do you have working for you right now? If half of the buyers are incubating, so to speak, for 12 months before they buy, what are you doing to capture and hold these future buyers? Now, don't gloss over that. That's a big question that should be answered individually and corporately. Another interesting stat that isn't too earth-shattering is 66% of buyers research their agents extensively online prior to working with them. Think about that the next time you post your drunk Halloween pics. Hashtag sticky icky. Now, one of Inman's takeaways, and we love Inman by the way, was stay active on social media sites. Now, obviously we agree with that, but it's not the activity that's important, it's the what and the how that's important. You know, the content. For instance, envy drives millennials. Most large marketers have figured this out and post in a way that hits this hot button. You don't have the coolest new iPhone, you need it. You don't have the new Jordans, you gotta have them. We dusted off an old oversized headphone idea and attached a bunch of celebrities to the marketing plan, so yeah, you need oversized headphones too. Hashtag Beats by Dre. Get the point? Now I'll give you this. It's hard to make someone envious about a mortgage, but it can happen. It's typically, hey, your buddy has a lower rate than you, so he's cooler than you. The good news, it's much easier for realtors. Now keep this in mind the next time you post something. Hashtag capture the envy. Yes, I'm binge hashtagging today, so what? Now there's several other takeaways here, but since I know humans have shorter attention span than goldfish, I'll move on and let you click on the stories after the show and form your own takeaways. By the way, yes, that's true about humans and goldfish. So fast forward to the end of Google's research and Inman articles. They have a good takeaway talking about how people don't just search for a home when they're looking to buy. What else do they search for? Well, moving trucks, home improvement ideas, do-it-yourself ideas, and last but not least, for their new home, furniture. Imagine that. Sometimes they'll even search for this before they actually find the home. I know, crazy, right? But true. Now here's the RE Source's takeaway on that. RC and I speak a lot and attend several industry events. I know we've been around for a while and have never run out of content, so bloggers and realtors, loan officers and marketers alike will constantly ask about content. What do you write about? How do you find it? Have you ever run out? Well, one of the answers to that is this. We're always trying to think a little bit different from the rest of the industry. For instance, knowing furniture is searched for prior to or during the home buying process, maybe an agent with a blog or even a Facebook or a Twitter or Instagram can post an awesome new, I don't know, say restoration hardware, super cool couch or mini bar or lighting for what? Their new home. Now you've done what? Capture their attention. They click on the couch because let's face it, it's super cool and sexy and they can't live without it. And then what happens? Oh, they scroll down and they notice the house that you happened to post last week. Hashtag that just happened. See, it's not always the direct sell that hits, sometimes it's the small bites that work. Similar to Gary Vaynerchuk's thought process and book, Jab, 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 Right Hook. Hit them with smaller bites, give them some value and entertainment, and bam, the next thing you know, you're in a house and you don't even know how you got there. Now, we've had a little fun today, but really the research and the articles are great. Click on them down below, and do us a favor, let us know your thoughts and your takeaways on all this. I only got a little bit of time to hit a few, so I'll let you guys take it from here and hit it down there. See you guys next week, and by the way, you can subscribe for free right over there.